repair on some jeans. I bought these camouflage style jeans from a second-hand shop, but I didn't realise while I was in the shop one of these tabs has come off or coming off. So I've done this sort of repair before. So I've got a piece of fabric, white fabric, and I've put some interfacing on it. So we're going to pin that to the back of where I'm going to be doing my repair to strengthen it. Make sure it's in the right place. So I've got the interfacing there on that side. So we've got the white facing the jeans should they rip anymore. Okay, so pin that in place. Go all around, feel where it is. Because we're not going to sew the whole piece, we're going to keep it fairly centralised just to strengthen the area where the damage is. And there's where that is. So what I'm going to do is sew around, I've got some grey cotton, sew around in a square just to hold it on the back, and then I will sew underneath here to strengthen it and sew it to the backing. And then we're going to try our best, because it's quite thick for my machine, to try and get through here, and then I'll try and sew that onto the backing as well. Okay, so I'm going to try and hide my sewing line within the other sewing and try and keep it as minimal as possible where you can see it, just to make the repair less noticeable. It'd help if I turn the machine on. Here we go. Okay, so take pins out as we go, otherwise they'll get in the way. Right. So we stop there. Where's my scissors gone? There we go. Okay. Unfortunately, I've caught that. That's okay, right. So that's fine. Get that out of there. Take that off. Just quickly re-thread it. Because I just caught the loop. So, but not that it matters. There we go. Okay. So now we move to the front of the loop. Go back to where we were. And carry on sewing through here. So we go back to where we were. As close as we can get. Yeah, that will do. And then sew again. Down to the next thing. Stop there. Try and hide the sewing again. It is a fiddly job doing repairs. It's even more fiddly when you've got a camera to work around. There, back again. Ooh. Get the pin out of the way. You see I'm hiding my stitching in that bit. Fortunately, the light's a bit glaring. Get to there, move around. Okay, it is a very fiddly job. Okay. And then sew it. So that's the panel sewn to the back. As you can see, that's the panel cut on the back. I will trim it all down and tidy it all up, but the interfacing is to stop it fraying straight away. So as you can't see it that much, so that's all right. So now we're going to try and sew that down, which will be a fiddly job. Right, okay. Try not to knock the camera over while I set up. I think it's going to be easier to go backwards or forwards? Answers on the postcard. Right. Yeah, forwards will be best. Okay, so we bring it over, loop it over as much as I can to get the sewing machine foot in. And I do a bit of straight strips. And as I say, it's a very fiddly job. And we go backwards and forwards several times, trying to keep the belt loop out of the way. It's very difficult at times. Make my way down the belt hoop as far as I can go, backwards and forwards, trying to make it firm as possible. There we go. Take that off. Probably can't see too well because I'm using white cotton on a white background, but that's all sewn in there and attached to the new bit of fabric. Go over it, you can't see what I've done from the front. I am doing it in grey on the front. So there you go, that's a lot sturdier now. It's going to hold. So what I'm going to try and do, my sewing machine might not like it, is I'm going to try and sew that bit down now. Okay, wait. See if my little sewing machine will be able to take that. It doesn't always like working in thick fabric because it doesn't have any different settings regarding that. There's an older one I have has different settings on it. Let's see what we can get. Oh, there we go. There we go. And she's done it, bless her. Okay, so there we have it, all fixed. It's all sewn on, I've sewn down there as well. You can't really see the repair, and I've kept the sewing of the fabric down to a minimum. I know this isn't one of the easiest videos to see because it is unfortunately a very fiddly job because it's in such a small area and it's quite awkward getting past the tab, but yeah, you can't see that behind. And it's all done. So it's all sewn down there, so I'm just going to tidy this up. Ooh. There we go. So that's all nice and tidy, so that won't bother me. Wearing the jeans, and it's all fixed, and I now have a secure belt loop. I hope you could see what I was doing on that video. As I say, I know it was a bit tight and a bit awkward, but I hope it was informative and useful for you. If it was, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.